It's a thin line between loyalty and stupidity.
It's a thin line between love and hate.
Every episode, you don't know your DMs.
Thin line between loyalty and stupidity. If he have a baby on you, you stupid, not loyal. My bad, girl.
It's okay, friend. I wish I had somebody to tell me that then.
You should have been. I'd been like, girl, what the fuck?
The raw bitch.
Bye.
Once it does hit you, and once it does hit home, that's the shitty part about it. It's like
it's definitely a feeling.
you feel stupid, and you look stupid.
Yeah.
And you are stupid.
You can have some good shit going on, but then your partner on some negative shit, but he just keep trying to drag you in. She's like, bro, now I got this deal about to go down, or I got this business I'm about to open, but your partner's still in the street. He's like, well, you better open the business. Well, can I put these bricks in there? No, nigga.
Hey, Nigel. Did too hard, bruh.
So, the topic is a thin line between loyalty and stupidity. At what point does loyalty become stupidity?
Shit. You got the floor? Hey, man.
And where should it stop?
It's definitely a thin line between love and stupidity. I mean, you know the difference.
Loyalty, no love.
Loyalty, love.
When you no longer want to pay attention to the pain that it's causing you. Like when you start to ignore what everybody else sees, and it don't even, honestly, it don't have to be what everybody else sees. It could just be between, but you know
what's in front of you.
Yeah, when you start to ignore the obvious signs, now you're being stupid.
Yeah, definitely.
That's not loyalty.
I was being loyal in a situation where I thought I was being loyal with my ex. He had a baby on me. I'm looking at this man that's like, oh, this might be my husband. And then come to find out, like, I decided to stay, which I said, remember, that was in college. And then I'm thinking this is what loyalty looks like. But in reality, it was stupidity.
I think a lot of niggas ain't thinking that way though. I don't think they really give a fuck about whether or not she's a good woman or not. Like, I feel like they gonna get what they want when they can get it, and when they get to a point where they feel like she fed up, then it's somebody new that's willing to deal with it. Like
the topic of it's a thin line between stupidity and loyalty. I feel like that is a conversation for maybe the younger generation, but as we get older, that stupidity and loyalty, it goes a little bit different because now as we're older in our late 20s and early 30s, mid 30s, early 40s, we're now dating with intent. A lot of people ain't out here just trying to deal with a fuck on, and if they dealing with a fuck on, it's just a fuck on, and there's no
there's nothing you're not expecting nothing from
yeah, you're not having those in-depth conversations. These is bitches that you meet wherever you meet them and you fucking on. That's it. But females that you're now really trying to pursue realistically and can see a potential future with, like, those are the ones that I feel like women give that benefit of the doubt. And maybe that is that little thin line, that little sector of a little piece where we're like, you know what? This is a yellow flag, but I don't want to X you out. But I do feel like that's the difference between men and women, because men will be like, you know what, bitch? No. Your yellow flag is going to turn into a red.
I've seen a lot of leeching in my life. You know, people kind of wait on my success or wait on your success. They don't really put no time or effort into themselves. They don't believe in themselves like you believe in yourself. And so a lot of times they'll try to come off as like genuine friends, genuine people. Oh, you want something from the store? You know what I'm saying? Can I do that for you? Boom, boom. But it's like, if you give it time, it expires. Yeah. And you really get to see who people are.
We know that's cap.
Exactly, it's cap.
Time tell everything.
Time tell everything.
Over time, you're gonna know who real and who ain't.
Exactly. So that's how I identify a leech, for sure.
I agree, because at the end of the day, man, the longer you fuck with somebody, the more you're gonna see the real them. They're gonna reveal themselves. And when they show you who they are, believe them. Period. If it take more than 3 times for somebody to show you who they are and you still believe in that fuck shit, once again, you're stupid. Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid.
Don't be a dummy.
Don't be a dummy.
Okay, so my thin line moment for where I was being loyal to being stupid. I had the type of nigga that nobody's stupid. You know if your nigga feeling somebody, right? You know if your nigga eyeing somebody trying to holler at somebody.
Yeah.
So that was the case with my nigga. He was eyeing somebody trying to holler at somebody, but we still went together. We was on the rocks.
Right.
But we ended up breaking up. 2 days after we broke up, them niggas was together. They had a whole 6-month relationship. Guess who was still right there ready to come back?
You.
I'm loyal. I thought. Later on, I found out that wasn't being loyal. That was being stupid.
It takes something for you to go through to realize there is that thin line sometimes.
You have to check your loyalty. You have to check why. You have to keep asking yourself those questions like, why am I loyal to this person or this thing or this place? And how is it continuously serving me? Yeah. And if it is, then we keep going. I don't feel like for me, it's not hard to cut off loyalty. Yeah. Because I feel like when I am loyal to something or someone, I'm so dedicated to it.
You show it.
Yeah, and I show it. And the people know, or whoever, or whatever it may be, I know that I have done my part. And if something goes against that, it's not hard for me to be like, oh, I'm out. Right. It's not. That's a real cutthroat way to do it.
But see, some people feel like to that, like, oh, okay, well, they hold on to old things. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So it's like, I got burned, but they were there
That's
for me.
That's how people don't know their level.
You know what I'm saying? Right.
It's only so long you can be loyal to a motherfucker until you see the reciprocation ain't happening, and you're like, hold on, it's one-sided. I'm doing everything. You're not giving me nothing back. That's romantic relationships, that's business relationships, that's whatever. Like, there's only so long you can be loyal.
Exactly.
Until you become stupid.
Same thing. When it's affecting you, helping somebody, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to help you and it's hurting me, it's over with. It's supposed to be, 50-50, a good balance.
Right, we late 20s, early 30s, like you know when you feel like you're doing too much, when it's starting to feel one-sided.
I don't know, like women take niggas back from cheating easily. Men can't do the same. However, I feel like a lot of times women more so bank on the potential and the verbiage than the actions. Men are more set on action than they are words. Like you could tell a nigga. You can give a nigga the damn green grass, the cows, the whatever, all the animals. But if you ain't showing it, then they not really gonna believe it until you show it. But women will say, like, a nigga be like, baby, I'm gonna do right. I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. And then we're like banking on that. And then a lot of times women have that intuition that we can see that potential outside of what you can see. So we're banking on that potential that comes with you. But you may not be able to fulfill that potential with that one woman.
Do you feel that's the issue though?
Absolutely.
I got a big heart. So it's like, it takes me, I won't say a long fucking time, but it takes me enough times before I see like damn, like you said, this person ain't got the love for me that I have. And at that point, you feel stupid. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? There ain't even no point of like, what's stupid and what's not. Like it hits you and it's like, damn, that was me. And then once you step outside of that, folks like, yeah, motherfucker, I've been trying to tell you that. Like,
I mean, I think sometimes people are loyal to a fault. Like sometimes it's just in you to be loyal. Sometimes you don't like mean to be loyal, but you just a loyal person to your friends and your family. And then so sometimes you're loyal to a fault. So you don't know where that thin line is between being loyal to your significant other or like a motherfucker who obviously is taking advantage of your loyalty.
I do think that it is a thin line between loyalty and stupidity, but I just don't feel like a lot of people have enough experience to really differentiate the two. I feel like a lot of people give the benefit of the doubt, and I feel like more women give the benefit of the doubt. I feel like men have more control of that than women do because we're just so force driven on giving, I want to say like the second chance, but just giving like, okay, clean slate, new nigga. I can't put them in the same category as the other niggas, but I want to give them a chance.
You gotta know your levels.
You do.
You gotta know your levels.
You gotta know when to. And for me, it's always like so. What do I want to call it?
Cut and dry.
It is. Yes, it is.
On your ass.
Like, it's never a blurred kind of thing for me. It's like, oh, I'm out.
Because, I mean, my mom tells it to me all the time, and it's she got it from Maya Angelou. When people show you who they are, believe them.
Mm-hmm.
You can be having some good shit going on, but then your partner on some negative shit, but he just keep trying to drag you in. She's like, bro, no, I got this deal about to go down, or I got this business I'm about to open, but your partner's still in the street. He's like, well, you better open the business, but can I put these bricks in there? No, nigga. I'm loyal, but at this point, I'm not stupid, my nigga. Like, I don't came too far down. I got real niggas like can't measure my corner. You know what I'm saying?
You feel me?
But nah, don't be stupid, man. Don't be stupid, bro.
A lot of times, I tell everybody, like, if you have to ask, you already know. That's how I look at it. That's a form of stupidity. That's like you saying, yeah, I know, but he might change. That's stupidity. That's another one. We keep going.
Niggas do that too.
Yeah, but if you answering the question, that's when the stupidities come. Like, honestly,
I mean, I agree. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I said,
if you have to ask, you already know. That's the stupidity part.
Yeah, like I said, I do feel like women.
It's not just y'all though. It's not just y'all because it's a lot of shit that.
No, I feel like men have a bigger discretion than we do. Like I feel like whatever.
More boundaries.
Yeah, more boundaries. Whatever a woman shows, a nigga is gonna move accordingly. But if a woman sees a nigga's, we just see the potential. Like you can show me like Waka Flocka. Let's just give it. We know he has a history of cheating. I can see him like, you know what, I really do think, really? I really feel like, absolutely. Vocally and publicly. But I feel like any bitch like Tammy, she can look at him and be like, you know what, I really feel like he a good nigga. Like I feel like he can get right for the right bitch. Okay? What if I'm that right bitch?
It's some situation to where you're not gonna just be as easy to back out and like shut the door on somebody, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So at that point, like, once it does hit you and once it does hit home, that's the shitty part about it. It's like
it's definitely a feeling.
you feel stupid and you look stupid.
Yeah.
And you are stupid.
That's when you should not be so damn loyal. When you start losing your fucking mind and doing shit that you normally wouldn't do, let that shit ride, baby.
Yeah. Should loyalty ever stop? Like, are there levels? Is there a level to loyalty?
Yeah, nigga, once you realize you're being stupid, stop being loyal. Dummy.
Yes. When you in a situation where you feel like your loyalty is not being reciprocated, or your loyalty is not being listened to, like, or observed, like when you start feeling them, you start feeling like shit one-sided. Definitely your loyalty should come back. I feel like, you know, that's just life. That's just how shit should go. Like, I don't expect you to be loyal to me if I'm not loyal to you.
Yeah, loyalty should not go on forever. You have to have boundaries. You have to have boundaries.
We've talked about that on this show before.
Boundaries?
Yeah.
I mean, you have to sit down with yourself and really evaluate what you're being loyal to.
Right. And
if it's worth it. Because I feel like a lot of people have different levels.
Yeah.
There are so many levels of loyalty.
Right. It ain't even definition. It's levels.
Right. You're right. It's definitely levels.
If I know you adjacent to Nigel, you know me, you know my nigga adjacent to me, and I tell you some fuck shit about that person or vice versa. Anytime I see that person, that's what I'ma think. Oh yeah, bitch, your pussy was wet. Or, bitch, nigga, your dick was lame. You was just terrible in the bed.
You used too much teeth.
You were you were gnawing on a bit like.
See, for me, it depends on how we broke up.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. It depends on how. Like, if it's fuck you, it's fuck you.
If we broke up on some petty shit, then bitch, I'm going to the same restaurant we went to.
And I'm kicking back and I'm ordering all that shit.
We gonna order all the same shit we used to eat, the same wine. I need that same everything. And I hope I see you here with another nigga, because my new bitch better.
Upgrade.
But nah, depending on how we break up, man. We broke up on a good note, then I still have a little loyalty to you on that type of level.
Yeah.
But
that type of time.
most of the time, breakups don't end good. So the loyalty is expired when we expire.
I feel like we have to learn how to separate the levels of loyalty. Family and friends should not deserve the same loyalty as your nigga. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
They should not. And that's crazy to say, but I feel like family and friends, yeah, you get loyalty off the bat. But your nigga, you got to earn that. And you can't earn that in 6 months to a year. You got to earn that over time. And
so what do you look for in a person to be like,
I'm giving my loyalty?
Yes. Because should loyalty come right out the gate? See, me, I start with a clean slate. I start with a clean slate.
Girl.
Listen. I start with a clean slate, and then I'm like, okay, until you show me that you ain't shit, then I start taking away from you.
But why would you instantly start with loyalty? Why would you instantly give away loyalty? That's such a...
Well, if I choose to be with the person, obviously I got some trust with them, right? Okay,
or they could just be fine and you trying to see where that shit go. Trust don't always start when you with somebody, baby. Sometimes they did good, they just fine.
You can be loyal to a friendship. You know, if you were friends with that person,
y'all built something.
Yeah, I mean, that's in the situation where this person isn't a completely messed up person and they did you wrong. Right. Like, you don't be loyal to that.
Yeah.
But if it just ended and y'all just went y'all separate ways, you can definitely be loyal to that person just on a friendship type level. And then, you know, it can resurface and turn into something else. Loyalty can resurface with things too. You know, it doesn't always have to be, I was loyal to this person and now I'm going back, so now I look stupid. No, it can be, I was loyal to this person, we went our separate ways and we're going back to see if we can rekindle something else.
And that's the other side of the coin as well. Like, sometimes you in that moment feel stupid, but then it takes them to be in other situations to realize, like what they say, like, damn, I had a good thing. I know I may not be able to rekindle that and get that back, but let me let this person know, like, hey, I'm now at a understanding point of where you were there for me. You know what I'm saying? So, I go a step further. Yeah, I cheated or whatever like that, but I was naive. I wasn't, receptive to what you had going on. You know, I was in a different space to where now, you know what I'm saying? Now I won't do them like that, but now they actually owe you more loyalty than you owe them.
I mean, you owe me.
But I don't want to just do them like that. But so
I just feel like love, loyalty, and respect kind of go all in the same realm. If anybody crosses it, that shows you that they just wasn't.
They weren't for you.
Absolutely not. They wasn't respectful. They wasn't loyal, and they didn't love you for who you were. And now you see them for who they really are. If they really are crossing those boundaries, actions
speak louder than words.
Absolutely.
People feel like loyalty can be materialistic. You know what I'm saying? I give you money, you got to be loyal to me. You know what I'm saying? I give you something, you need to be loyal to me. I feel like that's a misconception.
Yeah, they got that fucked up.
Yeah, sometimes we can do business and I don't like you. You know what I'm saying? We just do good business. So I feel like with that loyalty breach, people just get it wrong, get it twisted. With a lot of that, I see that a lot in life, in relationships and in business relationships. I see people feel like, I'm signed to this person, they supposed to do this and supposed to do that, and it's like, nah, they gave you opportunity, you gotta figure it out.
And they just doing a job that they supposed to do because they obligated to that because they signed a paper. So it's like, that ain't loyalty. They're just like, I'm doing my job.
Exactly.
Like, I'm making sure you're good. I'm making sure your career goes where it's supposed to go.
Exactly.
Because this is what I'm supposed to do.
Exactly. I'm loyal to my job. I ain't loyal to, I can go work with other people or I can go, do other things.
You know what I'm saying? We have a thing as humans, I won't put it on black, white, or anything. We have a thing as humans to where we see shit for what it is, but then like what I said, we holding on to old baggage or old whatever, and it's like, okay, well,
are we holding on to timeline?
Yeah, like I'm keep fucking with this, but this person is showing you like, no, I need you for this.
Yeah.
And outside of that, I'm not gonna pick up the phone for you. If you call me and say you down bad, what you want me to do about it?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay, cool. That happened to you.
Oh, it's so terrible when it happens. It's so terrible. Like, and it hurts so bad.
I was just about to say, to her point as far as just knowing how to cut it off, it's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
It's definitely gonna hurt. Like I said, we human. Shit, for us, we're black, so that shit is definitely big for us to be loyal, you know what I'm saying, to the culture, to our own people or whatever, but we be the main folks that burn each other, you know what I'm saying? And it's just what it is, but definitely know your boundaries, like she said, and know when to cut that shit off, because you'll be drawn out somewhere.
And you have to expect that. I think maybe if you haven't been in a situation to where somebody has burned you, you know, you are kind of naive, and it's like, oh, this, you know, everybody loves me.
Right.
But as soon as it happens, you learn like, oh, not everybody loves me like the way that I thought they did. And that's okay. Like, it's okay for people to show you who they are. Yeah. It really is.
That's what I say, but it's just up to you to believe them.
Yeah.
Like, that's the biggest thing, believe them.
Yeah.
Once I'm done with you, I'm not giving you any energy, like
any
bad or good. I'm not giving you that energy.
I'm not speaking your name.
So I guess you can say if you done with that motherfucker to a sense.
But you look like you might get a little drunk and be like, and that bitch be sucking dick for the back.
I'm just a lawyer ass bitch. So if anybody was to ever ask me like, so why you and him? That's between me and him.
Yeah, right.
Now if I want to tell my business, I'll tell my business. But it's never like I've never been a female to be like, like the bitches would be like that nigga did with little the sexual way. I just ain't never been that bitch. That's just not me.
To put them out like that.
Yeah, that's just not me.
But
so
is that okay? I see you saying that's in the sense of being loyal.
Yeah, like that's your nigga business. Like and I would hope if my pussy was wet, you wouldn't be out here just telling me like, yeah, the whole pussy was. I just hope that we have that regardless of our differences. It was just like, it just didn't work out. It is what it is.
You definitely got to put an expiration date on your shit, because people take kindness for weakness, especially in 2022 going into 2023. No. You be a sucker if you want to. Your ass gonna be the beck and call of a motherfucker who don't got no intentions for you but to use you. You know what I'm saying? That be the shitty part about having a good heart and being just loyal to the fact of just how you were raised or how you know what I'm saying, go about dealing with certain
Everybody
people.
wasn't raised like that.
Everybody wasn't, you know what I'm saying? So
or something might have happened to them to where they got burned, and now it's like, oh, I'm not loyal to nobody.
Fuck that, you know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, cool.
When I'm done with you and we're over, I wipe my hands up. So if I fuck around and get a little drunk and say that was a little dick,
I mean, don't say nothing to nobody. You ain't gonna
right, don't tell nobody, but that nigga stroke terrible. Like, that ain't my, I don't mean it by being harmful. But I'm just saying, like, why should I be loyal to you?
I definitely think it's the circumstances for me, because it's some motherfuckers that like, it's really fuck you.
Baby, the type of motherfucker that I am, the way I go so hard for a relationship, everybody I leave is basically fuck you.
Yeah.
Everybody.
If I love you enough, I care more about our loyalty, so I'm not breaking that.
That's a respect thing. Like, even if we don't work out, even if things didn't go right how we wanted to go, but we still have that respect factor. Like,
yeah, like I'm gonna just be like, more so if anything, I'm just be like, that nigga did me wrong. Like, I'm not gonna say nothing.
That's what you want to express. That he didn't do you right.
Yeah, he treat me right. I'm not gonna say nothing about. But see, people get grimy and they get dirty and they get nasty, which then that
come out of you being hurt though.
But then that then defies our loyalty, because if I hurt you in the streets and you want to come back to me, bitch, you didn't shun me in the streets. Now niggas looking at me crazy. Yeah. So like, how can I trust you enough to want to be with you if you just can't even keep it private?
I think it's all about paying attention to what's being received. Like, it's one thing to be loyal. That's great. You can be loyal, but is that same level of loyalty coming back to you? Yep. And if it is, then keep doing your thing. Yep. But you gotta gauge that for yourself, and you have to, I don't know, like what I said before, like you have to understand what you're being loyal to in the first place.
I ain't about to keep playing myself with you. Like, if I'm not reaping no benefits from this situation, from this relationship, what the fuck am I doing here? You know,
no benefit. Yeah.
But some people continue being stupidly loyal because they don't have no friends in their corner or nobody that's real in their corner to tell them like, yo, you see what's going, like, because sometimes we don't really see what we're doing, but it takes somebody on the outside to be like, yo, bro, like, I see what's going on, but you know, he ain't really doing, or she ain't really doing right by you. You ain't benefiting from this. This is all them.
Exactly.
They're reaping all the benefits.
You don't know the whole story of what's going on. Yeah.
No kizzy.
No cap.
Well, what is your definition of loyalty?
So I feel like for years my loyalty has always, I'm a girl of words of affirmation. That's my love language, my number one love language. And I feel like I always used to be like, if a nigga told me something, I'm like, okay, he gonna stick beside it. My man. Like, we go together real bad. But I feel as I've gotten older, I do feel like acts of service, action, gives me more of the rev up. It gives me more of like, okay, you here for me, and you see what I'm trying to do, you see what I'm about, and you want to be here for just me. So I do feel like showing up, being present shows a lot more so than saying like, I support you in whatever you do.
You can't really expect people to always give you what you give them, like tick for tack, but at the same time, somebody that's pouring into my glass the same way I'm pouring into theirs, you know what I'm saying? Just like that balance, like I said.
Basically just showing me some effort, man. Like, just let me know that you at least trying to meet me in the middle. But if you just blatantly like saying like, oh, this motherfucker is I'm just taking everything from him and I'm not giving nothing back, then that's when you just being stupid again.
Leeching.
You leech? Yeah, we don't fuck with leeches. We don't fuck with them.
Hey, fuck with them.
Nah, yeah, but at that point, it's just like, come on now. But if you show me any kind of effort that, okay, because everybody won't raise the same. Like, we got different morals. Like, some of us came up different, so we communicate differently and we show our loyalty differently. But you gotta realize when that shit real and when they just trying to be a leech.
Exactly.
We don't fuck with that.
Exactly. Gotta be genuine.
A definition of loyalty to me is like I said, definitely like I said, if the energy is reciprocated, like what she said, but just having somebody back, just bottom line, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I said, you ain't gotta be there all the fucking time or whatever like that, but if some people just need somebody to talk to, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta necessarily be the person that has to do something for somebody.
Yeah.
But we live in a world now to where like shit, you don't ever know what somebody going through. So
You're
that's
right.
what I mean by shit, loyalty to a decree, like what you saying as far as like, you ain't gotta, you know what I'm saying, but everybody needs somebody.
They do.
You know what I'm
right.
saying? The word is useful, not useless. You know what I'm saying? So if you useless, then I can't do shit with you, and then there's no loyalty there, there's no none of that. So
my definition of loyalty is just like, shit, loyalty. Like, be there, you know what I'm saying? Be there, having my back, you know, support, just genuine faithfulness. Like, it's a lot of words I can throw in there for loyalty.
It's the little things, like I mean, we talk. I'm going through episodes, but we definitely talked about like just it's the small things. Like for guys, I feel like small things is what really count the most. Like, are you supportive? Like we talked about earlier, like you said it a couple minutes ago, like you being supportive, you being around, even though that's something that you might not be interested in, but hey, this is my man on, so this is what I'm on.
It's a subconscious thing. Like,
definitely.
You know the people who you're loyal to.
Exactly.
You know those people in the back of your mind, and you really do. Honestly, it's like a revolving cycle of just keeping those people on your mind. Like, if I'm loyal to this person, like, have I checked on them? Like, I'm checking myself, keeping my loyalty.
Exactly.
Like, if I say I'm loyal to somebody, if they pop up in my head, they popped up for a reason.
Right.
I need to reach out to them.
Yep.
I need to call them. I need to text them.
To me, loyalty is like motherfuckers just really having your back when you're not around. Like,
That's a big one.
to me, loyalty is like somebody like going in rooms and speaking highly of you when you're not even there.
You're not even there.
Or going in rooms when you're not there and somebody talking bad about you and they saying, oh no,
that's
let me tell you about bro. This what he really, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Having your back when you're not around, that's really loyalty. Cause somebody come back and tell me like, and me and you besties and like, oh, K Major was in the room, you know, he said about you, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what? No, he ain't saying that.
I done had people hanging with me like every day, you know, kick it with me, and when they get in those rooms and somebody else say something, they quiet. It's kind of like, man, y'all crazy. It's you know what I'm saying? Instead of being like, nah, that's my dog. Y'all tripping.
Yeah.
I have a really good guy friend, and I had a girl that literally just shot with me not too long ago, and she was just like, girl, y'all always told me like, bitch, your bundles be giving bundles. It's giving luxury. And I was like, for real? She was like, girl, yes. She was like, bitch, he pulled the whole Instagram up and showed me all of your shit. I'm like, see, that's loyalty.
That's loyalty.
Do you equate loyalty to love?
Nah, that's too different. I don't know. No.
That's two different things. I would separate it. I've been through situations where I was loyal to a person, but I didn't want to be with them. You know what I'm saying? When I say loyal, like I still didn't do some of the things I might have did out of respect. for them.
That's your real, because you're a real nigga though.
Yeah, just being real.
Completely different, because you could be loyal to a person because they've been loyal to you in the past, and y'all had that bond, but sometimes just the love has been lost. But that's me personally.
If I'm loyal to you, I love you. I got love for you in some aspect.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I've been on this show for what, 4 years.
Absolutely.
Y'all love me.
Absolutely.
So I get it.
I just drove 40 minutes to come here.
You drove 40 minutes to get here. So
I love you.
It takes that, but that also that comes with time. That comes with effort.
But a lot of times, to me, like we said, loyalty is built off of time.
Yeah.
I'm putting you down. Like I said, free 99. Forgive. Don't forget. Because, like I said, when people show you who they are, believe them. So whether it's right now, 2 years, 20 years down the line, people change, but people stay the same. You know what I'm saying? So to a degree, like, understand who you're dealing with. Mm-hmm. Understand your level of loyalty. Definitely don't hold on to something. Don't be, vengeful or hold a grudge or something like that, because in turn you're not really doing doing anything for your own health. You know what I'm saying? You're holding this bad blood or whatever, so you don't, to your point, get to trusting people as much or whatever like that. And that's not good for either party. You know what I'm saying? Because you might meet somebody that is genuine, who does have your best interest, who is loyal, who will come when you call, who is there for you to cry on, shoulder to cry on, whatever. So just, know who you're dealing with, and if it takes time, then, like she said, take all the time you need, talk about it with somebody. We're definitely in this world now where, you ain't gotta jump out the window and just be loyal to every person that does some shit for you, but definitely understand, like, where you coming from with how you want people to treat you, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of us, I'm speaking for myself, come from a place to where I'm raised to treat people how I want to be treated. So I'm gonna show it to an extent, you know what I'm saying? But after a certain point, to your point, if I see that it's not there, don't look for me to be calling your phone. Definitely don't call my phone, because I'm gonna look at that motherfucker like this. I might pick it up, and don't be surprised if I hit you with the what you want.
Shoot,
you know what I'm saying?
Sleep.
Something like, hey, I'm busy right now. What you need?
I really just woke up. Real.
Still, you can be too real.
Too. That's by default. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Sometimes we too real by default.
Exactly.
And we do things that,
for sure.
And we stay in situations that we should have been fucking left, but we so loyal. We like, okay, maybe they can change. That's a lot of times things we do too a lot. We be hoping that people can change.
Exactly.
We're like, you know what? I'm gonna stay down. I see inside that they're a good person. Let me just stay down for a little bit longer, and hopefully they change.
Exactly.
But then again, that's us being stupid. Because sometimes we be too real that we stupid.
Red flags.
Red flags. A lot of them. A lot of them.
Love begets loyalty.
Okay.
I feel like
I love the fact that we both have.
Because if you love me,
you
how can you not support me? How can you not be on my team and all that
but
shit?
how could you say you love me and you're not loyal to me, is what you're saying?
You don't love me.
So if a person is not loyal to you, then that means they don't love you.
In my opinion.
Right, of course,
yeah,
right.
In my opinion, yeah.
I can see that.
And trust me, like, people, as much as we are skeptical, people look for genuine people.
Oh yeah.
They look for people that are loyal. They want that in their lives. I mean, who doesn't? Who doesn't want a person that they can count on and somebody that they know will be there?
It's just the bullshit people in the way.
You know I mean, unfortunately, some people do go through that phase where they have to sift. You know, I don't really trust nobody right now because of what happened. And that's okay. Like, if that's you, if you're going through that, that's cool. Take your time, all the time you need, because people will screw you. You know, that's just the world. But at the same time, forgive yourself, forgive them, and then you make the decision as to whether you want to stay loyal to them or not.
Yeah.
Give yourself grace. Like I said, it took me to go through something to realize there is a thin line between loyalty and stupidity. Yeah. But when you learn that, give yourself grace and learn from that, and realize, like you said, everybody don't deserve your loyalty. So.
Cheers, bitch. We did that.
Loyalty and love go hand in hand, and if I love you enough, there's a lot of secrets that I'm not telling. there's a lot of shit that I'm not airing. There's a lot of shit that maybe in the moment I may be upset and I may say one thing that I may feel like will set you off. That's not love, but some people can act off of those type of emotions. But I do feel like love and loyalty go hand in hand. Like, it's a thin line because we get into these conversations of loyalty, respect, and love, and people would like to say that all three are separate, but I just feel like they all kind of tie into one bigger goal of that person. So I feel like if you love and you respect somebody, you're loyal to them.
Ooh, you know what?
That's
the thin line with loyalty and stupidity too, right?
Exactly.
Like you having ops because somebody you fuck with got an op.
Right,
but they really ain't doing nothing to you.
They did nothing to you.
And
you know what I'm saying?
it's a bag right here, but it's like, that's a big one, right?
Yeah.
That's a big one, right?
Who do you choose to be?
How do you choose?
Yeah, I done lost a lot of relationships like that. I mean, I gotta take care of my family at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
I think,
and I'm not,
I think it depends on the situation. I think it depends on the situation. I think it depends on why they call them an op. Like, why,
yeah, for sure.
Why are they op to you?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Now, if there's some real snake ass fuck shit, then
if you just be like, I don't know. You be like, I don't know.
Nah, cause sometimes, you know, people be petty as fuck. It be some bullshit like, oh, I don't like the way they did this, or it be some stupid shit. And you like, you think I'm finna miss a bag cause you don't like the way they look at a certain.
Have you ever met them before?
Like, yeah, like people be having ops for no reason.
For no reason.
Come on, bro, you don't even know this person.
Exactly.
Cut it out.
You never forget how a person made you feel. Never. Whether it was good, whether it was bad. And so when it comes to loyalty, keep those feelings ingrained into how you choose to move forward. You know, if they made you feel this certain type of way, even if it was bad, if it's forgivable, because we're supposed to forgive as well.
Yeah.
If it's forgivable and you can move past it and move forward in a healthy way, then loyalty can stay there.
Yeah.
But if you keep rekindling, what they did to you, and it's just not good and it's not healthy for you, then it's time to give. That's your limit.
Right.
You're at your limit, and it's time for you to take your loyalty elsewhere.
Sometimes we let love take over the idea of loyalty.
Preach, girl. Come on, man.
That's what I think. I think we let love take over the idea and the actuality of loyalty, and that comes that thin line of stupidity. Like, you're being stupid.
If you got good stuff going on and your homie got a whole bunch of negative stuff going on, don't be too loyal to your dog because you're trying to ride. Like, if they want to go rob the bank, like, tell them they shouldn't go rob the bank and sleep with that. You ain't gotta go rob the bank with them to be loyal. I'm gonna say that one.
Understand too that you change and your standards of loyalty change.
Definitely.
Too. So keep adapting and keep adjusting to what you consider loyalty.
Yeah. Don't be loyal to the bullshit. And we all know what the bullshit is.
We all know.
We all been through the bullshit, and we all probably still going through some bullshit.
Right.
So people show you how they all believe.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna get burned in the end.
Yeah, and it's okay. It's okay. At the end of the day, it is okay. You alright. That's it. At what point does loyalty become stupidity?
Shit. When you realize that the energy you put out to a motherfucker ain't being reciprocated. When you do that, you being stupid. Like,